So imagine recording a podcast. You have a great guest, your questions were incredibly engaging, and you even stopped the podcast at the exact 1 hour mark. You're so excited for this episode, so you edit it, you post it, and then something happens. The views are stagnant. You can't seem to find a way to drive traffic to this podcast on YouTube alone. So, what do? You can repurpose that content into smaller, bite-sized vertical clips to post to other social media platforms to help get the word out. Hello everybody, Alex back again with another social media marketing tutorial video, which if you haven't subscribed by now, why? Tutorials and online business tips are always coming your way, so you don't want to miss out on that, do ya? Either way, we as a company have had the pleasure of posting to YouTube to not only help people with their video and podcast editing needs, but also to promote our own product as well. However, YouTube alone was not cutting it. And we knew that, and especially now that we've also started a podcast, link in the description for that. In order to expand our audience, we've been posting short-form clips. Bite-sized vertical video versions of our long-form content are now being posted in vertical fashion onto both Instagram Reels as well as TikTok. And to be honest, as a page with only a few hundred followers, getting a couple thousand views on a video is not that bad, especially when we see that it moves traffic from those videos to our other content and even our product. Every platform has its own algorithm that you have to fight to gain traction. And it seems that right now, TikTok and Instagram Reels are the best for gaining that quick form, short-term traffic and building a bit of an audience. And yeah, that includes video podcasts as well. Vertical video is crucial these days. With estimates of about 1 billion users on TikTok. Yep, 1 billion users on TikTok and the platform thriving on vertical video. It shows that we've taken a bit of a shift to a more vertical form of content. And for all you statistics nerds out there, that's 48% of US adults aged 18 to 29 saying that they use TikTok, and even 14% of people between the ages of 50 and 64 say that they use TikTok. Those are incredible numbers that anyone would be a goddamn fool if they didn't even attempt to try to take advantage of that. So, now that I've convinced you with both the numbers and my charming etiquette, you need vertical content. And that's what this video is going to be about. I'm gonna quickly show you how to take a normal video podcast and cut it down to some bite-sized vertical content using the online program Type Studio. Using Type, we'll be able to break that video down into little highlights and change the aspect ratio into vertical video. And maybe even add a few graphics on there as well to help make your video stand out as people are scrolling on by. And by maybe, I mean we're definitely gonna do that. Very important to stand out. Very important. Gotta be nice and eye-catching. All right, no more dilly-dallying. Let's just jump into it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Type Studio's website. Link will be in the description down below. And then we're gonna sign up for a free account if you have not done so already. Once signed up and signed in, on the dashboard, you're going to select New Project and then upload that podcast. Once uploaded, you will see the transcribed dialogue on the left and then a video preview on the right. So from there, we're going to find some highlights. Using the search bar above to search specific words, or by just scrolling through the transcript, I'm going to find a spot in the podcast that could work for like a 20 to 60 second clip. You can even just listen to the podcast again if you'd like, or just follow along with the dialogue until you found the highlight as well, if that's something you want to do. But I'm going to try to find the spot where I talk about entrepreneurial behaviors when it comes to time management. So by searching entrepreneurial in the search bar, it's going to take me to some parts of the podcast that either myself or Kaya said the word entrepreneur. Once I located the section here that I'd like to use as a highlight, it's time to trim everything else off. So go ahead and highlight everything, highlight it all of the text before the section you want to use for the vertical video highlight, and then delete it by either clicking the backspace key on your keyboard or the designated cut button in the program itself. Do the same thing for the transcribed dialogue after the selected highlight section to isolate this highlight as its own its own portion. All right, next we're gonna format this bad boy. Let's change the aspect ratio from original horizontal HD format to the vertical format by clicking the button that reads original and then select portrait. Resize the video to fit the aspect ratio. I'd suggest just like filling the space with the person who's talking the most throughout the highlight. and then let's have a look. All right, so once all formatted and resized, this is where all the fun begins. Time to add some images to this. Highlight the whole portion, or just click the plus button in the top right next to the cut button, and then you can click the image icon. This will open up a menu offering you the opportunity to either choose from a set of stock images, or you can upload your own. In this instance, I'm gonna upload my own, and more specifically, I'm going to be uploading the logo from the podcast to have it sit like as a little badge in the corner. So drag and drop, and once in, you can move it around and resize it to your heart's content. Now for some subtitles, easy peasy. Go up to the top, click subtitles, and then choose either static or dynamic. I personally like static the most, but that's just me. Move the subtitles to the spot you want them to live. They even snap to the center for that symmetrical goodness. Resize this as well, and then play around with the colors and fonts to get that exact style you want for your branding. Okay, so I should probably also mention that the subtitles themselves can be edited. So if you're to select a word and then hit the Enter key on your keyboard, it will enable the text editing mode, where you can make the changes to the text itself, and that will later show up in the subtitles themselves. Now, usually the transcript is rather good and tends to do well with understanding what is said throughout a video or a podcast, but sometimes either mumbling or like talking over somebody or talking fast can cause it to be a bit off. So that's why the editing feature is here, so that, you know, you can make those changes when necessary. Also, you can add some fun messages in the subtitles if you want to get creative with it. So it's not just for correcting. It can be for your own creative endeavors. Either way, what we're going to do next is save this template. You worked so hard getting the video to look this good, with the logo and the subtitles, so why not just make it easier for yourself next time? So after saving the template by going up to the top and clicking template and then save template under custom templates, the next time you upload a video into the program, you can reapply the custom template to the video and it'll do it all for you, and you don't have to do everything again. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, now that our progress is saved, essentially, with the template saving, we're gonna make a little call to action with the add text feature. Click the big plus in the top, and then click add text, and a text box will appear prompting you to type something. I'm gonna type like and follow for more. Go ahead and drag it to the center. Cool. All right. So since I don't need to show it during the entire video, I'm gonna move this little T icon to further into the video. This icon indicates when an element will be visible on screen, as well as there's a column that is like coupled with each icon that indicates when an element will no longer be visible on screen as well. It's helpful in certain instances where, like this, where I don't want this little badge or this little banner to show up throughout the entire video, so I can just indicate when it pops in and when it pops out. So once we figure that all out, I'm gonna add a little bit of social media fun and add some emojis on there to spice up the text box a bit. Click the plus again, but this time click add elements, and in here you can choose from a bunch of preloaded icons and emojis. I'm gonna choose the thumbs up, for like liking and whatnot. Go and place it in the frame where I'd like it to sit, and like tilt it a little bit, and then reassign when it appears on screen with the little icon and then the column. And then I'm gonna duplicate it, and you don't have to duplicate it if you don't want. I just like symmetrical things, so that's why I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna put it on the other side, and then let's have a look.
Then you're better off. It's literally a count of how many companies.
Dope. All right, the only thing left to do once the video is exactly how I like it is to go up to the top right and then click export and then download video, and then it'll start the rendering process. After rendering is complete, here on the sharing page, you can watch back the project just to make sure it looks exactly how you want it. And then when you're ready, just click the download button right here. It'll download right on your computer, where you can take that and upload it wherever you'd like, preferably somewhere with a vertical aspect ratio, like Instagram Reels or TikTok. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope that helped you out a little bit with creating some vertical content to help promote your podcast onto other mediums such as TikTok and Instagram Reels. Once again, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. There's a bunch of videos in the works and on the list of videos to do that have everything to do with video editing tutorials all the way to some helpful online business tips. So to not miss out on that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and even consider hitting the little bell so you get a notification every time that my face hits the YouTube platform. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.